Hello there guys, Fengferth here and welcome back to Cataclysm DDA. Gonna do things a tad bit differently than what I normally do. So today is the 29th of August. The version for the experimental SDL build is 0.7.1 1227. It's such a shame that was not freeze, but yeah, we can hope. Right, so the main reason for the video is that there has been a lot of big updates since our last little playthrough. We did pretty well, got to day 9, then died horribly thanks to fungal disease. Not very pleasant, to say the least. Okay, so one of the major things that you might notice is with the options menu. This has been changed rather drastically. You now have tabs for each individual option. So you've got general, then you've got interface and debug. So we've got periodic autosave. Item pickup has been changed slightly because of the way weight works now, which we'll look upon in a bit. So you have to enable it for auto item pickup, and you have to set a weight to actually pick up. So at the moment I've got mine set at I think 500 grams if I remember correctly. Auto item pickup with 0 volume and weight less than or equal to the option, which is 10 times by 500 times by 50 grams. That's 500. 0 also disables the option. So we could actually go and put 1 in there if we wanted, which I suppose we could, so I'll leave that there. Circle distances, I prefer that to squares. Delete world, drop empty containers, mutations by radiation, blah 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 blah. This is probably the biggest change, the spawn rate scaling factor. We shall talk about that in a bit. Okay, so here's all the interface stuff. Nothing new from what I can tell. I'm not too sure if use metric weights was there before, but we're going to use kilograms instead of pounds. Well, actually, no, we probably should use pounds, otherwise it won't work. Or will it? I don't know. Let's just keep it at pounds. That's the default, isn't it? Yeah, let's just keep it at pounds. That's the default. Okay, we've got Celsius. I've cut me skill rust as well. I don't mind playing with it, but I don't like vanilla. I think it's a bit too horrible. But that's just me. Okay, let's go back to this spawn rate scaling factor, and this is something that I want to demonstrate. So you can now set the density of monster spawns. What this means is that 1 is vanilla. Yeah. If you go lower, you actually decrease the density, which means less monsters overall. You can actually reduce this to 0 and have no monsters, but that's boring. But there is actually kind of a nice use for that. If you want to explore a certain map, maybe, or if you want to, I don't know, explore for items and whatnot, then, you know, feel free to use that. 0.5 will halve it, and of course 2 will double it. But the thing about this is that it goes to 50, and I do not recommend you go 50 if you're trying to play legit anyway, because you will get fucked over very quickly. We're going to demonstrate that. So let's save the changes. Let's reset the world. Before we demonstrate it, we need to have a look at the new weight system. So as you can see, we now have pounds. Well, we have pounds anyway, but as you can see, the weight has actually been nerfed quite considerably. In fact, it used to be less than this. The change for the weight system, you actually had less than this, and it's now been bumped up slightly. So, but yeah, the more strength you have, the more you can carry, as per usual. You know, 10, 10, 10, blah blah blah. Also, traits, professions, and skills have now been reorganized, and yeah, I'm so used to obviously putting that one on and that one on, because that used to be oh bloody hell, I can't figure the names. What am I? Yeah, fleet-footed and bloody the other one. What's the other one? What's the other one? Shit, I forgot. Quick, there we go. Also, it's the same with this one as well. Also, the same with I think professions are still the same. There's one new profession, blacksmith, because it uses the fabrication skill. I don't know if I've gone through that or not, but I'm going to go through it again. Fabrication is the new way to actually level up skill. Well, level up your crafting. So everything that you craft relies on fabrication. Of course, there will be some cases where it will rely on other things, but mainly it's fabrication. So as long as you've got that pretty high, the chances of success with crafting's high. But of course, if you're dumb, then that's it. You're dumb. But that's cool. That's cool. They have actually what I remembered on my last playthrough was that the reason why I got lots of mechanics right at the start is because I made so many lockpicks. That's now only governed by fabrication, so you can actually get to level 2 very easily by doing what I did and making the shit out of lockpicks. That's still possible. Okay. Description. I'm gonna description. Don't really want to call it anything, so I'll just go for that. Okay, so we need to use the debug menu to demonstrate the epicness of this density crap. Oh, and we're already right next to a zombie. So that's great, isn't it? That already a soldier zombie. Where is he? He's over there. Now that is usually a crash site. Crash site. And now zombies actually do spawn there. As you can see, they're actually zombie soldiers that actually spawn there now, which means those places are a lot more harder to actually not get to, but to actually explore and grab shit that you want. So just bear that in mind. Although I suppose you could just cut the zombies around the broken shards. So yeah, I suppose it's not hard at all, but it's still nice that it's there now. It does make them a bit more realistic, possibly. Yeah, I suppose. Okay. For those of you that don't know, to actually get to the debug menu, you need to go to list of commands, which is 1. You need to go right down to the bottom. And can you see where it says debug menu? If you press plus, and then whatever letter corresponds to it, which is R in our case, you can map it to whatever you want. I always map it to capital Z, because I know it's being used for debug menu. I'm using it, you dumb ass. Capital Z used to be the debug menu before Vanilla made it, so it was off. Yeah, it was unbound. But that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so we need to use that. To demonstrate this, we are going to get one of my favourite vehicles in the game. So I think it's a new one as well. I don't remember this being in the game until this update. So we are going to get an RV. Yay! RVs are pretty cool. So if we go in the back of it, we have a chair. We have 4 trunk space. We have... Go away. Yeah, go away. Let's just go here instead. We have a kitchen unit. The roofs have now been fixed for the kitchen unit, so you can now build roofs over the kitchen unit. Thank you. And we also have a bed, so you can very easily live in this. And because of all the boards as well, it does mean that you're going to be a lot harder to see while you're sleeping, which is cool. I like this. It's nice. Okay, let's drive it. Now we are going to go to the nearest town, which happens to be there. So let's go. We're gonna ignore the soldier zombie. It doesn't exist. We are gonna drive to town. Get ready for Clusterfuck Central, because it will be. Now, don't let that fool you. If we actually go and have a look, yeah, there's a lot of zombies already, right there. And we're not even in the town, per se, yet. That's just the outskirts. Oh, yes. We're going in, lads. We're going in. Oh, boy. Look at this clusterfuck. That's just the edge. Yeah, that is just the edge. That's a lot of zombies, isn't it? This is what happens when you set the density to 50 times the amount. You get 50 times the amount of Zeds. And there's a very good chance that I will die, even in this vehicle. Because one, I can't drive very well. And two, the sheer amount of zombies will literally stop it in its tracks. As you can see here, it actually froze. I've actually broke it. How great's that? But yeah, it's kind of bad. It's good. No, it's good. You know, you can have a right little play where you can get you can spawn in machine guns and go absolutely, absolutely apeshit and everything if you wanted to. But it's nice that we can actually control the rate of the actual density. I like that a lot. Some people might feel that there isn't enough zombies, so they might bump it up by 1.5. 1.5, that would be about 150% of the zombies rather than the 100% that you would normally have in vanilla. It's cool. It's cool that we've got this addition. And if people just want to explore the world without much fear of normal Zeds and stuff, then they can just 0.0. It's cool. It's nice. Right, let's just save that. I'm going to have to now reset. There we go. There's a few new items as well, so we're going to very, very quickly just go through those. Yeah, let's have 6 and everything. That sounds like a good idea. There we go. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to go to the debug menu again. We are going to give ourselves a very stupid amount of... Yeah, that didn't quite work as intended. We're going to give ourselves a very stupid amount of skill, because we could do that. There we go, 40, that's ridiculously OP, there we go. Let's do that. We also want to learn all the crafting recipes, which I've already got actually, near enough. I'm pretty sure you can actually get crafting recipes from books as well, so just bear that in mind. Okay. So what I've seen from the top is I don't remember these firebrands and rising sun and stuff like that. Those look new. Number 9, that's pretty cool. Flaming bloody swords and shit like that. That's cool. That's cool. There's a few other things that are new, although I can't point all of them out as I've said. Ammo. I'm pretty sure there's a new form of arrow. Yeah, you can make plastic arrows now, which is cool. How cool is that? You can make plastic arrows. I'm pretty sure they do a lot of damage. I'm taking the piss, by the way. There's a few new ammo types. So as you can see, we've actually got Casul. I believe that's for the Raging Bull, which is cool. Raging Bull's a nice revolver, very nice revolver. And you got the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum rounds as well. I'm pretty sure there are more rounds that are new, but you might not necessarily be able to make them. So that's just something to point out. Food, there's a lot of new foods, as you can probably tell. Especially cheeseburger and hamburger. Never seen those before. That's cool. It's cool you can make that. It's cool indeed. Drinks. Drinks always feel empty, like there's nothing there. But, that's drinks for you. One of each mutagen as well. I'm pretty sure that was in before. I'm pretty sure that was actually in the release version of 0.7.1 anyway. But I just thought I'd get that out there. It's cool. It's cool. There's some new survival gear, and that requires you to basically get endgame stuff, which is a really good idea as well. So as you can see, for the light survivor suit, you need lots of rags. You need a welder. You need a raincoat, chest rig, or utility vest, or whatever. Kevlar vest or SWAT armor. SWAT armor I think's pretty new as well. And lots of duct tape. It does actually makes a really nice suit actually. I think it's about 50 encumbrance it gives. Gives a nice bit of warmth as well and pretty good protection. It is basically one of the endgame clothing you can come across, which is nice. And just a few other odd bits and diddle. What's swage and die set? I've never seen that. It's a swage and die set. I wonder if that's supposed to be. I actually don't know what the fuck that is. That's gonna annoy me. Swage and dice set. It's swage and dice from metalsmithing. Ooh, so it's used for some metalworking fabrication recipes. Cool. I like that. Cool. And as you can see, for those of you that have used did use the debug menu for items before, it has been changed quite considerably, and it's much easier to find stuff. Everything is in order. You know, it's in like all the CBMs and stuff like that, all the ammo types, all the weapons, blah blah blah. And of course, you can always find it by just typing it in. You know, it's cool. It's cool. Cool. Some really nice additions to the game. I don't think there's anything else to discuss really. Don't think there's anything else new that's worth noting. Although, pretty soon, hopefully, there should be tile set support, which would be really cool. Now I know quite a lot of people are actually making tiles for it. I know Dion's making a tile set for it. I think he's using some of his old assets from the old Cataclysm, which would be cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of these tile sets. I'll probably showcase them. I'll probably end up showcasing them. I think that'll be a nice thing to do. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it now. So I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to do another playthrough for the time being until the next big update. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright, and guys, I'll see you later.